Hey guys, it's Jolly, and today I'm going to be doing my hair routine. This is going to be both natural and relaxed friendly as far as the products. I think I'll get into that a little bit later, but I don't want this video to be too long. So if it seems like I'm just like rushing through, I hope it doesn't seem like I'm rushing through, but if it seems like I'm just kind of like being robotic, I'm just trying to get through this because I'm naturally pretty long-winded and I want this to stay around 10 minutes, no longer than that. So this is going to go into the tools I use, the methods I use, and the products I use. So I've got it pretty much all here in front of me. So let's get started. First of all, I do have relaxed hair. I had a stint throughout my life. I've gone back and forth being like natural for periods and being relaxed for periods. But right now I am relaxed. I was natural for a while, like a year and a half or so. I was pretty committed. I big chopped. I did everything. It's here on my YouTube. But I did re-relax my hair in 2014. So what you're seeing is my relaxed hair that I've pretty much been growing since 2014, and it's this long. I have cut it a lot because I like my hair all one length. I don't like layers. So just cutting out the layers took a lot of length off, but it's still pretty long. Anyway, that's the background. Let's get into the regimen. So I do get my hair professionally relaxed I usually go for 8 weeks. Like if something's coming up, I'll do as little as 7 weeks and as long as 9 weeks. Like if my stylist and if my hairdresser and I can't get our schedules right, then I'll go like as little as 7 weeks or as long as 9 weeks, but I really aim for 8 weeks. So I get my hair professionally relaxed by usually the same exact person every 8 weeks with the Mizani Butter Blends Relaxer in the strength regular. And sometimes I go to someone else, my hairdresser's best friend, who is another hairdresser, because sometimes my hairdresser travels out of the country. So if she's out of the country and I need a relaxer, I go to her friend, and she's really good too. So that's that. I get relaxers every 8 weeks. And other than that, I do my hair myself, and 90-something% of the time, I roller set my hair. So I do have a roller setting video on my channel. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I will link that video below. It's a very thorough tutorial that I worked really hard on, and it's still what I do. So even though it's a little bit old by now, it's exactly what I do. So check that out if you're interested in learning how to roller set your hair or perfect your technique maybe. So I use this size roller at this length, and when I do my hair, this is the only size that I use. But when I go and one of my hairdressers does my hair, they tend to use this smaller size for my shorter little pieces of hair, like maybe down here or like right here where I have shorter pieces. Like they'll use this. So these are the only sizes I ever really get put into my head. And I did get a relaxer touch-up literally yesterday, and I got a trim. I had my hairdresser's best friend take off 1 inch. So my ends are pretty crisp right now. I love that. I love the fullness that you get after a trim. So anyway, when I do my hair myself, I use this shampoo. This is my favorite shampoo, and this is the Elucence Moisture Benefits shampoo. This is amazing. It smells like peach, and it's just really, really just a great shampoo. It has no sulfates. Well, sorry, yes it does. I'm sorry. It has sodium myric sulfate, which it says is coconut derived, but it has no harsh sulfates, and even that sulfate is low down in the ingredients list. It's just a really good product. I get mine from, I think it's naturallycurly.com. It used to be Curlmart, but they changed it, I think. That's where I get it, and I really, really love it. I used to use, when I was relaxed, I used to use Curl Junkie Daily Fix, and this was amazing for me. This is a cleansing conditioner. I still buy this because my husband still uses this. But on my relaxed hair, I just found it seemed to like leave a residue or something. It wasn't working on my relaxed hair, but when I was natural, this was absolutely amazing. So if you're natural, you might like this. If you're relaxed, you might even like it. But for me, this is better now that I'm relaxed. And for conditioner, for the longest time, this was amazing, amazing, amazing for me, natural. And I just switched from this, even relaxed. But this is the Curl Junkie Curl Rehab Moisturizing Hair Treatment. This stuff is amazing. This is the big size. They have a smaller little 8 ounce in a tub, but I also get this either from the Curl Junkie official site or from naturallycurly.com. Sometimes Curl Junkie has a sale, like at Easter and like Thanksgiving. But yeah, I get the gardenia coconut scent. They also have like a bubblegum scent or something. But I love this. But this has like no silicones and stuff. So if you follow like the curly girl method or you try to avoid silicones, then that's a great option. But I started feeling like I just wanted a little, like even more slip than what it has. It's very, very moisturizing, but I wanted a little bit more slip because I have a lot of tangling issues, whether I'm relaxed or natural. So my hairdresser's best friend, the one who's been taking care of my hair lately while my normal girl's out of the country, she told me about this Design Essentials Almond Butter Express Instant Moisturizing Conditioner. And I get this from Amazon.com. I will leave the link below. And I went through this little tube pretty fast. So I like that it's in a tube. I wish you could like open this up and refill it, but it looks like that. Like you can't refill this. So unfortunately, it's a lot more cost efficient to buy it in the tub on Amazon. So I kind of hate like jar packaging, hair care, jar packaging, skincare. Ugh. But like, yeah, I bought it in the jar package because it's like, I think this big ass thing was under $30 and this little thing was $10. This is like 6 ounces and this is literally 32 ounces. So it's like a no-brainer that this is a lot more cost efficient. And it's white. It's fairly thick, pretty mild, pleasant smell. And it's just a really, really good product. And it like allows me to detangle my hair so easily. Sorry, my best friend was texting me. But anyway, yeah, that's the conditioner that I now use and I'm in love with it. In theory, if I needed some protein, I would use the Curl Junkie Repair Me. I have it here. It is unopened. I don't ever really get around to using this, you guys. And I don't deep condition my hair. Like when I get, you know, a relaxer, they'll use like this. And then there's this really, really good one that smells like a pink starburst. And I'll try to leave that information down below too. But I know that's what the stylist use on my hair the day I get a relaxer. But other than that, ow, I just use this in the shower like a regular conditioner. And even though this is a deep conditioner, I would do the same. Like I'll get in the shower, wash my hair, put conditioner in my hair, wash my body, and then rinse out the conditioner. But I don't like get out of the shower with conditioner in my hair and like sit under heat or keep it on for any extended amount of time. Ain't nobody got time for that. I know I don't. So even if I use deep conditioners, I'll just like use it in the place of like a regular rinse out conditioner. Leave it in while I shower. But other than that, I don't have that time. So that's pretty much what I do. When I do my own roller sets, which is every week I wash my hair. And unless I'm too lazy, sometimes I literally just let it air dry and let my hair turn into a dry, tangled mess. But when I don't do that, I roller set. And I do roller set it most of the time. And when I do roller set, where's my other thing? Hang on, sorry. When I do roller set my hair, I use my It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product, the original one. And I also use some serum. I've been using this for years. It's probably expired. I probably should get a new one. I have this much left. But this is the Fantasia Frizzbuster serum. And you can find this at like Target, probably like drugstores. Like, it's kind of all over the place. So I use this one. And it's just like a few silicones, a little bit of fragrance, and like I think like a UV blocking ingredient. I don't know. It's pretty simple ingredient list. So that's why I like it. And that's about it, you guys. As far as tools, I do have like a professional Pibbs dryer. I'll try to link that below, but I invested in it. It's kind of pricey. It might run you about like $300, but I invested in that literally with one of my first checks when I first got a job when I got out of college, which was like 11 years ago. Yeah, it was over a decade ago, and it's still going strong. So it's a Pibbs Qwik Dry 514. It has a stand. It's amazing. You don't have to put it on a table or anything like that, like with those cheaper hooded dryers. So that's what I sit under to dry my hair. And other than that, as far as tools, I have like a Sedu blow dryer that I got from like Follica.com that I'm not crazy about blow drying my hair, so I don't do it very often at all. I just do my roller sets. But other than that, tools I want to mention really quickly are, like, when I am in the shower, I try to detangle with this comb right here, and I will leave the website where I get it from below. I think it's like hotcombs.net or something like that. Something, I don't know. But this is the 703WW Hercules Sagemann comb. And it also has another number. It says 581WW. I don't know why. But this is what I use to detangle in the shower with the conditioner in my hair. And these Hercules Sagemann combs, they smell funny when you first get them. They smell like burnt rubber, but it goes away really fast. And it doesn't have a scent anymore, really. And they're completely seamless. So I don't like take these with me when a professional does my hair. They use whatever they use. But when I do my own hair, I use this, and it's seamless, so it doesn't have any seam on it that's gonna like catch on your hair and cause breakage. So there's that. I also use the Hercules Sagemann 6450. It's a fine tooth comb, and after I detangle, I use this to like really detangle each section before I put the rollers in. And I also, after this step, but before the fine tooth comb step, it has hair in it. It's gross, I'm sorry. But this is my Wet Brush Pro. I should have bought a smaller one, but this is the size that I have. It's like a big paddle brush by the brand Wet. And this helps me detangle my hair. And then I use the fine tooth comb while it's wet. And while my hair is dry, just to wrap it or just to brush it, I have a Denman brush. And I'm not going to do it right now, because I don't feel like breaking a nail or something. But if you push really hard on this part, this will actually come out, and you can take out some of the bristles. So if you look up close, every other bristle thingy, I like took it out, and it just, I think it makes it a little gentler on your hair. I forget what it's called, but some people do this, and it makes it a little gentler on your hair because it's like there are less bristles for your hair to like get stuck in, kind of. So that's just a little tip, but that's pretty much all the tools I use besides like a spray bottle to re-moisten my hair when I'm roller setting it, because my hair tends to dry up really fast and it has to be smooth to go on the rollers. But I talk about all that in the roller setting video if you're interested in that. I just talked so much. I think that's it, you guys. That's literally everything I do to my hair. I just go and get it professionally relaxed every 8 weeks, and roller set it at home every week other than that. And I tend to bring my rollers with me when they professionally relax it, because I get so hot under the dryer that I'll just drive home with rollers in my head instead and dry at home and have a fan running on me so that I don't get too hot. I don't even stay there to dry my hair, you guys. So I bring my rollers with me so that I can leave. That's what I do. And I get trims. There's no rhyme or reason to how often I get trims. Maybe like, I don't feel like you need to be getting a trim every time you go get a relaxer. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to grow your hair and you're trying to retain length, that's excessive in my opinion. I probably get a trim like twice a year, to be honest. And that's enough for me. I don't put a lot of heat on my hair or anything, so I don't really cause too much damage to it to be needing to trim it all the time. But that's about it. My hair is pretty healthy and happy. A lot of people, when I relax my hair, I needed like corrective relaxers and stuff to get it relaxed enough for my taste, and people were saying my hair was gonna fall out and all kinds of stuff. My hair is pretty resilient and strong, and I'm happy about that. I have a lot of struggles, but that's just not one of mine. But yeah, take care of your hair. I find that my hair hates heat, so I don't really use like hot tools like curling irons and flat irons a lot. I just stick to the roller setting, and that's what works for me. And some of these products I did use while I was natural too. So give them a shot. might like them. Oh, and I meant to say that last year, I got tired of all the tangling, and like in the past, I have put like a keratin treatment on top of my relaxer, but I tried like some brand that Ulta had this time, like last year, and I do think it did absolutely nothing for my hair in terms of like making it smoother, and I think it caused some breakage. So I have like a little bit of breakage like in the front and stuff, and I don't know, like I was looking at I drive to Virginia to get my hair done, and I live in Maryland, so it's a little bit of a hike. And a friend was telling me about someone who works here where I live in Maryland, and I went to her website, and she had like global keratin stuff all over her website, and that is the brand. I couldn't remember what they were called, but that's the brand that worked well for me. So if I did ever try a keratin on top of a relaxer again, I would use global keratin. But best bet is probably just to stay away from that, because my hair doesn't like heat, and keratin treatments require a lot of heat. But when I did try global keratin in the past years and years ago, like it made my hair feel like I had gotten like a Dominican relaxer and blowout, like that super shiny, super soft thing that I only get from like Dominican blowouts. Global keratin was awesome. But the one that I did last year did cause some breakage. It's okay. We will regrow. But I have a little breakage in the front of my hair. Other than that, my hair is pretty happy and healthy and consistent in its length. So. And I hope that you guys found this helpful. If you have any other questions, leave them below and I will get right back to you. So other than that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.